When we're stressed, we fall back on what we're familiar with. We're doing hundreds of sales a year as a business. If I'm going to pitch to somebody, I want that pitch to be perfect.
We used to send CMAs and marketing schedule in a PDF file. We had no idea if the client opened the proposal, how long they spend in a proposal.
I used to do in early, home late. If you're doing it the old way, you work through it all, and that can take time.
I want it to be replicatable, easy for my team, easy for the customer to understand. What can get you mobile, professional, and speed? You said speed is the new currency. You go out and prospect and hit the doors and do door knocking. I just don't have the time to do that anymore.
That's just time you don't have, or it's taking you away from other things in your life. I've changed the way I do real estate now.
Think about having 130 on-site auctions on one day, the amount of bidder registrations, bids, offers, buyers that we're meeting. It's been incredibly powerful for us to use data and insights. So what do?
How do I communicate effectively with my audience without neglect? I use technology to help me do that.
We use all parts, so pitch, sign and sell. And sell's been an incredible addition to the suite of the Realtair products, particularly for us.
When I built myself from about 50 or 70 sales up to 150, it's probably just maintaining. And a lot of that is done through automation, retaining those relationships and those touch points.
You can send that digital intro, even if you haven't met the client face-to-face yet. The relationship is already there. It was a game changer for us.
I was having to set it in my CRM of when to send the next one, whereas now you guys send me the reminder. I don't even have to think about that now. It just pops up onto my to-do list.
We'll keep that client updated every 3 months with a market report, which is generated for you automatically.
The platform notifies all interested parties of any updates or any changes to the property at any time, so they can actually see what's happening in real time.
We're always looking for a point of difference. And if we're all doing the same thing, well, how do they pick their agent?
Realtair helps us a lot with that.
Use proptech like Realtair, something that enables them to have more capacity to do the thing that they do best, list and sell property.
I have so many clients, and I know I should be talking to them, but if you have that automation happening for you, you know in the background it's constantly grinding away. Nothing beats a phone call, but that is an amazing product.
They get speed, they get visibility, they get my advice, they get to know me, so then I get the business.
We're probably saving anywhere from 11 to 15 hours a week through the automation process.
It's a bit lighter, it's a bit easier. I find it super effective.
For the past 6 months, our sales increased by 20%. Everybody followed the same process. Realtair makes that process much clearer for everyone involved.
It's a clear and consistent process. It provides transparency in the buyer and it allows people to be able to participate so they can bid and sign from anywhere. So if you're in Denmark, that doesn't exclude you. It actually enables you to be able to do business anytime you want.
The value that you get from it versus the cost outlaid is nuts. Compared to flyer drop through my suburb, printed, delivered, everything, it's almost the same price as my whole yearly subscription to Realtair. So to me, it's not, should I do it? It's, let's just get on board with it.
They can get a lot of that compliance managed. You do the transaction up to deposit. All that part that's taken care of by Realtair, the agent doesn't have to worry about it.
I'm not going to say tech's going to solve all your problems, but if you are resistant to tech, it's going to hold you back as an agent in the new age. Tech does not do your job. But you know what it does do? Makes you look bloody good when you get it right. And it saves you time.
The paper presentation's a bit old school now. The beauty about it is if they move forward with it, go straight to the next part of the sign, it all fills in and they sign it in front of you. Then I send it straight through to the office, it gets processed and it's done and dusted.
Make sure that you're hitting the target of the people that do want to engage in real estate.
I try and don't overcomplicate it. It's prospecting in the morning, appointments in the afternoon. It's family time after that.
Work smarter, not harder. They've got time then to spend with their family, to look after their mental health and to have an enjoyable life, because at the end of the day, it's not all about work. We're so lucky.